October 2013. He was the coach of Bayern Munich then. They clearly liked what they saw. Persuaded him to leave Bavaria 3 years later. Southampton in the English Premier League on Saturday. A feature of Guardiola's recent approach has been John Stones leaving his right-back position to augment midfield. 3 changes from the weekend. Upamecano, Goretzka and Como all start. Paramount Plus, it's free. Check it out at paramountplus.com/livesports. Gundogan. Here's Grealish. Erling Haaland! And that, by his standards, is a bad miss. De Bruyne, Kimmich diving in. He's not holding back because of that yellow card. Sané's got away from Akanji here. Cut back towards Kimmich. Musiala! Really good block. John Stones it was, beg your pardon, Ruben Diaz it was who got in the way.
Yeah, and once Akanji missed out, then Manchester City were vulnerable. It's a lovely pick out as well from Sané to find Musiala. Yeah, he's just trying to thread it in that near post, and you know just the way to get there. So Diaz's block was crucial.
Sané. And Diaz is there again. Kevin De Bruyne. Options here, Grealish. Haaland and Bernardo Silva forward 2. Gundogan supporting now, and here's Rodri joining in. Here is Bernardo Silva. Bayern Munich have just about regrouped. Space for Rodri. Oh, it's a terrific goal! Wonderful, wonderful goal by Rodri. The right-footed Rodri curls one in beautifully with his left foot. He thought about it. I'm not sure how confident he was initially, but he decided to have a swing, and what a swing! What a goal! Manchester City lead.
Because of the way Bayern Munich are defending as well, Rodri has been operating in a higher position. He's been more advanced throughout. Every now and again, you know, when you line yourself up for hitting one with your swinger, you get lucky. You just feel good about it. And on that occasion, he had a little glance, and I mean, look at the bend he's gotten that. He started it outside the post, and that's quite spectacular. And Jan Sommer can just look at it really and admire it going past him. And the kind of goal you need on a night that's very tight.
It's his first goal in Europe for Manchester City. Schoolboy anytime, back garden? No?
I have, but not on any level, may I say.
Here's Kevin De Bruyne. It's an awkward one. Grealish is arriving. He caught Sommer late, and I think, corner's been given. I'm not sure that Grealish didn't foul the goalkeeper there. Goal to judge.
Yeah, I'm with you. I thought the referee would oblige because, yeah, I mean, he's caught Sommer.
He's made a heck of a save in the end.
Yeah, very, very good from Gundogan.
I mean, that's knocked him over.
Yeah. Surely
has to be penalised. There's no intent. Probably the last attack of this thrilling first half. Ake away. Supported by Grealish. One back though by Benjamin Pavard and fairly. Leroy Sané. Ooh, he hit that so well. And Ederson scampering. Goal kick.
That they've experienced so far, and I think he just thought, I'm going to, try one from range here. And yeah, there was just a little reset from Ederson.
Spent 3 seasons with Manchester City, Leroy Sané. Well, sometimes these heavyweight clashes don't quite live up to their billing. This one. But Bayern have advanced in 5 of their last 6 knockout ties against English clubs. Only one German side has ever beaten Manchester City here, 16 attempts. Pep Guardiola's Bayern Munich 10 years ago. Bayern on the burst again here with Leroy Sané. Well, he ended the first half with a pot at goal. It was a strange save by...
They're playing with composure and courage, Bayern Munich. Now they need the cutting edge.
Davies. That's sharp from Sané. Musiala managed to get the ball out from under his feet. And Bernardo Silva, I suspect, will see yellow for that quickly. That's really good from De Ligt. Musiala. Sané wanted it a bit earlier, but he's onside. It's Leroy Sané, and that's a good stop by Edison. Turn away by Ake.
Screaming at Sané to try and come in a little bit because the ball could be played through to him. Didn't help him in the fact that he kicked it into the ground. But I still think that's a brilliant save. It's better than good. Because, you know, it's just bouncing, is it?
By surprise.
He could have let it go, Diaz.
Coleman's won it back. Ball didn't go out. Leroy Sané! Well, he's decided that he's going to have... This is football that would grace a final. Here's Rodri. Gundogan's got space. Might have had a go himself. Grealish. Little back heel for Ake. Well, Sommer had all the options covered. De Bruyne. Oh, they've not picked up Grealish. He's found Gundogan. De Bruyne spooned in an opportunity and turned over the crossbar. Ruben Diaz it was who forced it goalwards. And Sommer reacted. Throws
it on his chest once this is flicked into him, Clive. The problem is he's falling backwards, so he can't really get any control on it. May well have been just a touch offside too.
But VAR can't review that because it's not a goal, which is a little unjust in a way for Bayern Munich. I'm pretty certain he was offside. This corner shouldn't really be... It was very, very painful for Edison, but there's no real vindictive element to it. Mistake by Upamecano again. Grealish has found Haaland. And here's Bernardo Silva, and Manchester City have a 2-goal lead. Presented with the ball from Bayern Munich. Manchester City know exactly how to capitalise on an error. Maybe the smallest man on the field, Bernardo Silva, doubles their lead with his head. Upamecano, the guilty man, punished. Bernardo Silva is the goal scorer. And now real problems for Thomas Tuchel. That really changes the balance.
Well, just when he made his changes up front as well, Clive, in the hope that they could get back on level terms. But Upamecano, for me, in this second half has become a growing liability for Bayern Munich. And it was a shocking mistake, really, for him to lose the ball in that position. You know, just tried to overwork it, stolen by Grealish, and a lovely little dink to the far post. And all he wanted to do, Bernardo Silva, was set himself and get power behind it. And he got the power.
Gundogan, good ball. Grealish. Erling Haaland. Julian Alvarez went without it. Gundogan, play on, says the referee. Alvarez, good save. Turned away by Davies. Bayern Munich convinced they should have had a free kick. Frayed around the edges now. Good save that by Sommer.
Cracker.
Julian Alvarez. Really good header by De Ligt. Alvarez in towards Stones, who's still there. Haaland had to be. When it falls for him, you know what comes next. It's another Erling Haaland goal. The leading scorer in this season's Champions League makes it Manchester City 3, Bayern Munich 0.
Well, I think Manchester City, we mentioned control a short time ago. I think they've detected fear. I think they know they've got the beating of Bayern Munich to a greater degree, to a higher scoreline. And this is just a very, very clever header by John Stones. He went at it with a little more aggression. Pavard didn't think he needed to jump. He left it to Davies. Davies left it to Pavard. John Stones stepped in. And when he gets in the 6-yard box, that usually results.
45 for the season. 11-7 is his Champions League going rate. Here's Akanji. Sommer's done nothing wrong tonight.
And by the way, Clive, guess who gave it away again?
Upamecano's having a really torrid time in this game.
Well, lots of downs with the up.
But Ruben Dias missed a couple of months through injury after the World Cup. Oh, and the header there from Sonny is actually offside. Manchester City lost 4 times in the period that he was out of the team.
And ultimately, it usually comes down to that. Play the football and you'll get what you want.
Yeah, there wasn't much between the two teams in the first half, but Manchester City, with some help from Upamecano, have been significantly better in the second period. Here's Alvarez. That wasn't very far away, by the way.
And Manchester City are looking to pick up the pieces. And for a moment, I thought that was going to nestle in the far corner. His game has been like the weather.
Alvarez with the corner. Headers by Rodri, and it's a really, really good save that by Jan Sommer. Fabulous stop.
I think they're going to have their keeper to thank as well. That's towering from Rodri. Brilliant save.
What a leap.
Tremendous.
Free kick has gone Bayern Munich's way. Manchester City manager. Pavard diving in. I think Grealish bought the foul a little bit, but it is a yellow card for Benjamin Pavard. But for Thomas Tuchel and his 4th match in charge, there's John Stones staring at a second defeat and maybe a second cup exit. Bernardo Silva, space for Grealish. Manchester City sense that they could put this. Jack Grealish helping out. Manchester City.